This is a long cord that I put on there. All the stuff I bought from Home Depot. There's the speaker jack, some boat cleats, nylon boat cleats for the cord, and front panel. But I gotta go in here, take out those 4 bolts. There's 4 bolts that hold this back panel into some braces that I put in the side, and then I have to take the whole speaker unit out to be able to put the grill cloth in. I also have to take out these little Velcro blocks I put on there to hold the front panel on. I just screw them on so that I can take them out, so I could slide the black plywood out of there. And I'll show you the speaker. This is the 2-speed motor and how I wired it up. So there's the belt. I hit a snag and I'd forgotten totally about it. I kept trying to get this board out, and it seemed like it was wedged in at the top, and my wife said, well, maybe there's a screw you haven't taken out. And I said, there's no way, there were 4 screws. Well, she was right. I forgot, I did this years ago, that I had driven the handle screws deep into the plywood, and those screws will not come out. Actually, this one came out. Look at it. That one came out because it snapped in half. I wanted to be sure I had a good solid handle, and I did that. This one's stripped, so it's off to Home Depot to get something to take that screw out. And then I don't know what I'm gonna do about the handle, since this one's got a piece down in there. Hopefully I can get a screw in there. $7 later, here I am with my beat up old vice grips. Bought a $20 screw extraction kit. This is just to show you that nothing's ever simple, which pretty much just extracted the head off, which is still stuck to the bit. There it is. So thank goodness, the old tried and true 50-year-old vice grips grabbed a little stub, and I'm getting it out of there. Moral of the story is, don't put in 4-inch screws or whatever. I just didn't want the handle to break. I mean, that thing goes that far down into that plywood. No wonder I couldn't get them out. So here's the old Leslie tremolo unit. It's got all the instructions. I should read that. Motor lubrication. And it's got this old speaker in there. And that's the speaker I want to replace. I've never taken this insulation off. This was on it. This is the original insulation. So I'm going to take that off. I know it's a 4-ohm speaker, but I want to put a 75 watt. I'm not really sure what the rating is on this, so hopefully it says. Let's take it off there. Okay, here is the speaker. Now, it has no markings on it. I forgot what brand this is. I think it said it in the listing when I bought it. 065508. Hopefully I can look these numbers up. It looked, at first I thought it was 12-inch. It looks so big, but it's definitely 10-inch. And I want to put at least 75 watt speaker in so I can put my 50 watt amp onto it. I think it will sound better. All right, well, what makes this really difficult is that there's not a straight edge anywhere because he freehand cut all these holes. So I can just get it, just kind of wing it myself and try to make it look as straight as possible. I'm going to kind of use the bottom board here and just measure from there to these lines and get it as horizontal as I can. And if I have to pull staples, I'll pull staples. Whoops. Kind of missed. Not easy. Oh, great. There's no staple. Uh-oh. Alright, we got a little bit going my way for now. A bit too close. Alright, not too bad. Alright, there's the finished product. Like I said, you cut these kind of at an upslope there, so it's really hard to get it lined up, but it's nice and tight, and nobody will ever say, oh wow, you got your grill cloth on there crooked. But alright, only 1, 2, 3 more to go. It's much louder with the cover off, which is nice to be able to take the cover off. Actually, I think the grill cloth made it harder for the sound to come out of the sides. But here's the amp. The old 63 Blonde Bassman. What's that noise? Probably the amp. I haven't used it in a while. And I'm going through this reissue reverb units. You probably heard a little bit of reverb. That's it. It's done. I kind of wish I'd have cut this edge a little cleaner. I did this side. Good. I've got enough to redo it if I wanted, but pulling those staples out aren't going to be easy. Anyway, that's it. I don't know if I'll get a new speaker. I don't think I need it, even though I wish I'd have checked the screws on it, because I don't think something in there is vibrating, but I'm not sure what it is yet. Talk to you later.